What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of Actor Showcase, where we talk about an actor and his whole career of work, make it into as little as we can. Today, we are starting the episode off with Leonardo DiCaprio, probably everybody's favorite actor out today. Now, today we are going to focus mostly on Leonardo DiCaprio. But before we do that, I'm also going to let you guys know about something really cool. Let's talk about some of the things. Now, what we do on Actor Showcase is we preview and we go over every single film that this actor has done. And when that is over, we give our top 5 of his performances and we give explanation, and that's how the show goes. Now, it's just me today, so the next week I will let you guys know as soon as we can, on every Monday. So now from schedules, and the new shows that are coming out, Mondays are Actor Showcase, Thursdays is the after show for the Collider movie talk, and Fridays is box office predictions. So let's get started. Leonardo DiCaprio's first film was 1993's Marvin Room. Now this came out was This Boy's Life, which starred Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio at a young age. And then he went straight from that to What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which came out in 1993, where he was nominated for a supporting role. He was absolutely phenomenal in that film, and he was nominated for a supporting role for his work. Then he went right into Marvin's Room, which he was starring alongside Helen Mirren. In 1997, his career pretty much went overwhelming when he did in 1995's The Quick and the Dead, The Basketball Diaries, Romeo and Juliet, Marvin's Room. He did films like that, but in 1997, his career pretty much came into a hole as he did Titanic, which made him one of the biggest blockbuster stars of all time. Now, you kind of get into something with Leonardo DiCaprio where he could either have gone a good route or could have gone a bad route, and he started to go down a little bit with The Man in the Iron Mask, The Beach, say what you will, but I think when we saw this film, it's called Gangs of New York, which saw Leonardo DiCaprio team up with Martin Scorsese. We saw something that we've never seen before, and we saw something unique. And to say Gangs of New York, which is the start of something wonderful with Martin Scorsese, he then went into something different with Catch Me If You Can with Steven Spielberg, then went right to The Aviator, The Departed, Blood Diamond, which he got a lot of nominations. By then, he had 2 Oscar nominations. Then he had Bodies Alive with Ridley Scott. Went right from that into Revolutionary Road with Kate Winslet from Titanic. Back to Scorsese with Shutter Island. Inception with Nolan. J. Edgar with Eastwood. Then he went to Quentin Tarantino with Django Unchained. And then went back with Baz Luhrmann for The Great Gatsby. And then he should have won for The Wolf of Wall Street, but eventually did end up winning in 2015 with The Revenant. So, pretty much we understand that this guy has had a career in acting. He knows how to act. He's a wonderful actor. And he completely, from then on, began his kind of transcendence towards stardom. But he also became a Daniel Day-Lewis type, where he became something unique. And he really related to acting and became a very passionate, as somebody who is an actor, that's really good. So let's get into his top 5. I'm going to start off with number 5, which I'm going to actually kind of guess you guys a little bit. I'm going to go with Titanic. I thought he was incredible as Jack Dawson. I thought he was really good as Jack Dawson, and I'm one of the few who actually does think that, but I do think he did a very good job as Jack Dawson. I think he gave such a brilliant performance alongside Kate Winslet, and you really felt for this character, and you really related to this character, and you loved seeing this character on screen. But number 4, I'm actually going to go with The Aviator. I think he is absolutely incredible as Howard Hughes. I think this was kind of the performance I think that really built him up to the huge success that he was. I think he's incredible in this movie. And I think that a lot of people don't really look at him for this kind of roles, but when he does a role like this, I think he really relates to people and makes people understand that he's something unique. And I think with this film, you really see something different from what you've seen from Leonardo DiCaprio. And, I mean, he's incredible as Howard Hughes, and he does it so well. And you feel like you're in the 30s and stuff like that. So that's what I love about Leonardo DiCaprio. He can transcend in any role where he can get into something unique. My number 3 is actually Django Unchained. I'm going to go with Calvin Candy. This was probably one of the first supporting roles I've ever seen. I think he is unique as Calvin Candy. I think he's awesome. I think he's really good. He brings such a villainous role where you want to hate the guy, but you love him so much because he brings something real to the film, and that's what I love about Calvin Candy. My number 2, I'm actually going to say, is What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which I actually wanted to become an actor because I saw that film as well. So that was a beautiful performance because he brought such a real, when he was really young too, and he brought such an playing an autistic kid, but it felt like something you'd never really seen before, and he knocked it out of the park. And my number 1, I'm going to tie it up. I'm going to go The Revenant as Hugh Glass, where he won the Academy Award, and Jordan Belfort from The Wolf of Wall Street. Now, it was hard to kind of pick between the two, so I'm going to tie it up a little bit, and I'm going to call a draw because each performance where I think he both should have won was so real and so amazing in each role, where he brought comedy as Jordan Belfort, he brought drama and vengeance, and finding himself in The Revenant was such a brilliant performance that I think those have to be tied. But that's going to wrap it up for pretty much the first episode of Actor Showcase. Thank you guys so much for watching. Put down below what is your guys' top 5 Leonardo DiCaprio. I will be back next week with a very special guest talking about Daniel Day-Lewis. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys later.